I can't sleep tonight. I don't think I ever will again. Hell, our marriage wasn't perfect, but I did the best I could, didn't I? No matter. She left anyway. Lisa didn't give a damn. She left anyway. Not that I can actually blame her. That's the worst part, isn't it? Not being able to blame Lisa. That was my fault. All my fault. Shame on me. Shame. The bed feels strange now. Too big. Too goddamn big. I'm staring at her side now. I'm staring at the pillow Lisa used to put her head on every single night for the last 7 years. 7 years. For goddamn 7 years. Until now. I wonder if she feels as strange as I do. I bet not. She was the one who left, after all. The feeling of emptiness is unbearable. The grief is crushing. The silence, deafening. This whole place now feels, smells, sounds like a graveyard. I'm living in a graveyard. I must be a dead man. My eyes are filling with tears now, but I'm fighting hard to keep my feelings at bay. I'm fighting very hard not to have an emotional meltdown. I've been fighting since I read Lisa's farewell note. I don't think this fight will ever end. Emotional outbursts are for teenage boys. For teenagers, not for grown men. I'm a grown man, so why am I feeling so helpless? Why am I feeling so small? Why do I feel like I'm being gutted? There is an invisible hand wielding it. The hand is twisting the hook, slowly, causing me excruciating pain. And it's savoring my pain as if it was fine wine. It hurts. It hurts so bad. I can take no more. Now I'm crying as a child, squeezing her pillow in my arms, struggling to smell any trace of her scent left on the fabric. And for good or bad, the whole pillow smells like Lisa. So much so that I can almost pretend she's still here, still in my arms. Now I'm crying, so loud that my lungs feel on fire. I cry and sob and choke and curse. My head feels on the verge of exploding. So does my heart. Everything is slowly turning dark around me. My eyelids are weighing me down. It's dark now. Very dark. The pain begins to fade. The sorrow begins to fade as I embrace darkness. I'm in the well again somehow. I'm lying on my back over some sort of platform. I can see the beams carved into pure stone that support the platform. First time, I could see how bottomless the well was, but now, looking upwards, I can see how deep underground I am. How could it possibly be? The machinery necessary to open such a big hole into pure stone must be insanely expensive. And above everything, why? I mean, why would Metzger and Co. drill a hole this deep, this big? What for? I looked around, and this time, the spider people are nowhere to be seen. There's only the wheel, the stones, the platform. That's it. But there is this sound, this strange, disturbing sound, almost as if a woman was screaming at the top of her lungs on the bottom of the bottomless wheel. The pitch is so high that if there were any glass around it, it would probably shatter into 1,000 pieces. It was unnerving at first, but now it's hurting me. My ears feel like they're about to explode. My head feels like it's on the verge of cracking open. My eyes are filled with tears now. It hurts so bad. Deep down, deep below, maybe miles down below, the woman is crying louder and louder. I'm trying to cover my ears, but it doesn't work. I can't shield them from the sound. Spiders are coming now. The human spiders with metallic appendages crawling all over the wheel. At first they look erratic and crazy, but it doesn't take long, even in such pain, for me to realize the spiders are crawling coordinatedly, almost like an army. One of them comes right up to me, deep down in the bottom of the wheel. The woman is screaming even louder. My head is about to explode. I can't take it anymore. The spider is upon me now. I'm on all fours, trying in vain to shield my ears as they bleed. The spider's coming closer and closer. They can smell it now. The smells of old oil and grass and metal and something else. Raw flesh, guts, viscera. I raise my eyes and find myself an inch away from one of the spider's appendages. I can see it clearly now. A perfect, yet twisted blend of living flesh and machinery. There are exposed bones and flesh and blood vessels. There's also iron and steel and old cables. The appendage has a lot that resembles a needle, but it's also razor sharp, like a sword tip. It has Lisa's face. I'm dreaming, but now I finally fall asleep. I have this little hope that I won't wake up again. I wake up at 3 a.m. I look around, wishing that the last few hours had only been a nightmare. They could have, couldn't they? I mean, maybe the bottle was filled with a mix of psychedelic drugs and I just got really high. But I know better. Funny thing is, it's not Sunday, 3 a.m., but Monday. I've spent the whole weekend asleep. And now I have 3 hours to take a shower, eat, and get ready for my shift. Sleeping is much more of a blessing than a curse. The house would be unbearably silent and empty. Man, I'm so hungry. I really am. To hell with this. The sun is rising now, and while I sip my coffee for the first time in so many years, I feel full of energy. I leave home. Home, quite a strong word for a rental property offered by a semi-detached house. Hey you, big fella, ready to rock and roll? Ricky is cheerful as usual, full of energy and eager to raise the bar. A few days ago, his enthusiasm of me would have looked out of place, but now I share his feelings. Not only Dick, but everyone around is full of energy. I'm full of energy. The shift starts, and now I'm facing my machine, aka the Rhino. It's a very simple machine. That's why I was assigned to it. It consists of a wardrobe-like console and two pieces of steel resembling tables. Once I push two buttons, one piece of metal goes up, while the other comes down, in a crushing motion. The Rhino's at full speed. I wouldn't be able to keep it up if I still had my older self. But now I can. My arms are moving so fast that I feel like I have 4 of them instead of 2. The assembly line's at full speed, and all I can think about is, bring it on. The feeling of belonging, the symphony of metal pieces bashing against each other, the cracking and hitting against each other. It feels excruciating back then, but now it sounds like music. I feel like dancing, and I do. My arms are strong and fast. My hands are rough. My back doesn't hurt. The machinery sounds like music, and I feel like dancing, and I am dancing. All of a sudden, the bell rings. "Time for a break, big fella," says Rick. "Oh, already?" I answer, feeling sad for having to stop working. How can it possibly be? I used to wait anxiously for any break. Lunch break, then. It was like an oasis in the middle of a desert. "Yup, and for the record, you just nailed it, big boy. Look at that counter," says Rick, pointing at the small screen at the top of my machine. I'm speechless. 500 was the goal, and I got 699 made. Good evening, everyone. It's me, Dr. Plague. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's show. If you think you might like a little more spooky in your life, then please feel free to click on one of the videos we have up here. Maybe look at one of the playlists if you're trying to get caught up. I know, there's so many videos on the channel. There's so many series that are going at the same time. Sometimes you just need a little refresher course, and I gotta say, I always enjoy the views. If you're not subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Maybe hit the bell so you don't miss anything. We upload a lot on this channel, so you won't want to miss a single story as they come out. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click on the Amazon link down there. There's quite a few books in my Amazon account. You can have a look, and if you'd like a signed copy, get up with me through email, and I'll be happy to work something out with you. Also, there's links to my Patreon, and you can become a member on the channel if you'd like your spooky a little bit early. Patrons and members on the $5 tier get their videos 12 hours early. That's in the morning as opposed to in the evening. Patrons at the $10 level also get a signed copy of my book anytime I write one. Speaking of my patrons, you should see them appearing right now. Just wanted to take a minute to say how much I appreciate all of you. Patrons, subscribers, however you give to the channel. I really appreciate everything you do. And it truly touches me that you have chosen to support the channel in this way. Well, that's enough for now. Till next time, Dr. Plague, signing off. Have a wonderful evening.